in initial consultations, the assessment has already begun. And one of the telling phrases that I listen for is, I just want to be a better person. I want to make my life better. And my response now is always, okay, what do you mean by that? If it's autism, what I hear is, I just feel like I want to be better with people. I want to feel more understood. I want to understand people better. And kind of the delineation here is, a lot of people I work with who are autistic are very pleasant, congenial people. They have a pleasant resting face. But where the disconnect is they frequently don't know when they put something out into the world, when they say something, whether or not it will land well. And so in their response, what I hear is a lot of framing, a lot of over-explaining, a lot of checking in with me verbally. Because even though the situation is, I'm here to learn about you so I can help you, there is no judgment. Even in that space, there's such a fear that what they're saying is going to be taken poorly because it has in their past, that they can't drop the need to overqualify and over-explain themselves. Now, this can just be first meeting jitters, but what then projects into the future is, in the second meeting, third meeting, fourth meeting, they continue to do that. That is a telltale sign of highly masked, low support autism. It's being afraid that despite our established relationship, they're afraid of being left. This is in contrast to ADHD, where there's a realization that things go wrong, but generally the person feels pretty likable. And the person doesn't necessarily have problems landing things up front. They have problems with following through. And so when they say, I want to be better, it's more about issues with inattention, not following through on obligations, letting other people down, feeling like a failure because you promised to do something, or you could do it when you had enough dopamine, but then when you didn't, you couldn't do it. And so they're not as cautious about framing things because they're not worried that they're not going to land things. Their version of being better is being more consistent. And then you have AuDHD. You have both the upfront, oh my gosh, I'm not sure how this is going to land. And you have, I also feel like I don't have great follow through in certain areas. And so you have these autistic reservations about things not landing, but then the ADHD comes in impulsively and says, fuck it, let's go. Or they're really great at some social things and not others. Like they're great at things they plan because they control the environment, but they're not great at going to things they haven't planned themselves. With AuDHD, it's kind of like I can be spontaneous within that predetermined width, but outside of that, I'm rigid. And that to me, just in our interactions, how you're framing things, how you're jumping in, how you're not jumping in, starts to help me build a profile of what's sitting in front of me. You are a unique individual. You're your own soundtrack. But ADHD, autism, and AuDHD all come through on these frequencies that disrupt your life in predictable ways. So if you're wrestling with this internal thought, I need to go to therapy or coaching to be a better person, and you're already thinking you're some kind of neurospicy, answering the question, what does being a better person mean to me? That can help guide whether it's autism, ADHD, or AuDHD. What's been your experience with being assessed for autism, ADHD, or AuDHD? I'd love to hear from you.